good to have the bike back. It's been 7 days. 7 days. That's, yeah, including the work days and the weekends. But I got the bike back. There was a hitch, a little glitch. And we'll get into that. So, everybody, how's everybody doing? I hope this video finds everybody doing well. What's up? Because I am. Because I got the bike back. I know it was only 7 days, but holy crap, that was a long 7 days. Okay, I think on the last video we were talking about steaks. No, we're not going to talk about steaks. We're talking about upgrades. Or the changes to the upgrades that I was going to do to this bike. And this is the initial review, first impressions, what do I think, you know, and all that kind of jazz. Alright, so, we were talking about that I was going to go with the Michelin Commander 2s, but I went with the Scorchers instead. Why, you ask? I think they're both basically the same tires or the same load rating on there and everything. I believe with the Scorchers what I read was that they're supposed to be better on pavement, you know, corners and stuff, and running on there and doing all that kind of zigzagging corners and left corners and right corners and back to backs and front to back stuff and good on wet roads also. That's basically why I want to try them out, see how they are. I've never had the Michelins on there, never had Commander 2s, never had the Scorchers. Oh, yes, it's not because the Scorchers say Harley Davidson. No. Just wanted to try the Scorchers because they were supposed to be stickier tires. At least that's the way I read it. And we'll see what kind of mileage we get on the bike on that before I have to change them out. And I am at 20K, 20,009 miles is where these tires are starting out. So we'll see on down the road and see how they do and see if I need to replace them. So right now, you know, they need to be ran on the road a little bit and kind of get all that oil off the tires right now. You know, they need scrubbed out. And we were going with the motor sprocket compensator eliminator. And the one brand that I have is, or installed is, by Evolution Industries. Oh, like I said, I better watch these curves on these oily tires. Anyways, by Evolution Industries, that's the motor sprocket that I have. Initial thoughts, it gives you a different sound that you're going to be used to that's coming from the primary, because it's a motor sprocket. How do I say? It's not a compensator. Compensator kind of moves. It, you know, compensates. Whatever, you know. Whatever it's compensating. Maybe the compensating the torque. That's probably what it's doing. But I like it when I stop and I turn off the engine. It's just stopping. I don't hear no clanking from there. Where, you know, on the compensator, if you know how it looks, it's grooved like a wide teeth, a wave sign, sine wave sign, and yeah, makes a nice stop. Hey, what's up? And oh, when I turn off the engine, it turns off nice. I don't know. I can't compare it to a Milwaukee 8 because I've never ridden a Milwaukee 8. But the previous Harleys or previous bikes, yeah, when you turn it off, you might hear that little clanking sound from the primary. I don't hear that. It's just a nice shut off to the engine. Do I feel any more torque? I don't know. I wish I would have dynoed it before to see what kind of torque I was getting, and then later on I could take this on and see if it produces more torque like I think I read. But yep, you get a strange sound from the primary. It's different from what you might be used to. Tech says that's normal. Does it bother me? No. Do I really notice it? Not so much. I think it is running a lot smoother, that's for sure, than it did before. But then again, I don't think I mentioned this earlier. When I got there, there's a picture of it, and the compensator is worn right there in the grooves a little bit. And the chain tensioner that I have on here is a Hayden chain tensioner, which I had installed last year. Last year I put that on there. And the shoe needed replaced already. And the reason why was, according to my tech, it was the compensator. The compensator, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks worn right there. The compensator was tearing up the shoe of the Hayden chain tensioner. So it wasn't on the track. It wasn't going on that shoe on the track. It was kind of hopping or jumping. He had noticed the sound, that it wasn't sounding right, and was investigating, and that's what he found out, that the chain was hopping off the shoe a little bit. So it was giving some weird noise, and that is what took a while for me to get the bike back. Everything else was done, but was waiting on the shoe. It went till the last minute. I think I was supposed to get it back last Friday, and that's when he ran across it or noticed it and what was going on. So we had to order a new shoe for it, and it didn't come in until, what is today's Wednesday? It didn't come in until Monday. And I could have picked up the bike yesterday, but it was raining cats and dogs. So, no bike yesterday. Plus, not to mention, because it was raining cats and dogs, everybody was driving all crazy. Traffic was horrendous. Every which way I try to get home. So, but today is pretty decent. I got the old Phoenix back. I got to make sure that, get all this oil off the tires. Make sure they're scrubbed properly before I can test out these scorchers, dare I say. And that's about it, I think. You're all caught up. Everybody's all caught up now. So, I will let everybody go. Everybody have a good one. Keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down, and we will catch everyone later.